Yo, what's up YouTube? Tigz here, bringing you guys another Escape from Tarkov guide video. Today's guide video is going to be the reserve guide that I promised you guys. You guys really enjoyed the last video, which was the interchange guide. A lot of you guys came in the Twitch chat and told me that you've been making really good money from running it. And the popularity of that money run's actually gone up now. A lot of people are starting to run it. So if you want to mix it up and change it around and do something different, I'm going to bring you a different guide today. You probably won't make as much money efficiently as you would on interchange, because interchange is very well designed for getting in and out of raids fast. You can do like 10-minute runs on that map with the Ollie run. This run's probably going to be around like 15 to 20 minutes, and it actually can be extended into different money routes as well if you're entirely comfortable doing that. So first of all, reserve, as you guys know, it's the riskiest map in the game other than labs. It's very hard to extract from. There's a lot going on all the time. It's a very fun map. Low FPS, the bosses are crazy, there's so many snipers and all these different advantage points. And the good thing about this money route is there is a good chance that you can actually take a free extraction 50% of the time. That's really, really safe. Now, sometimes you won't get that because it all depends if the player is going to press hermetic or pull the hermetic switch, so it turns on the power. Obviously, when someone pulls that, it only lasts for like, I think it's around a minute to 2 minutes or something like that. 2 wipes ago, I made around 70 mil in a week just doing these bunkers, which is really, really good. So yeah, pretty much player scavs and players love to go press that, pull that lever next to dome. That turns on power for like a certain period of time, and you don't have much time to extract once that's turned on. It's a limited time extraction. So if that's up, that's perfect. It's going to be a fast run, super easy. But if it's not, I will guide you later on in the video explaining how to get out and what's the best methods to get out safely. Alright, so first of all, let's crack into the video. So, first key that you're going to want to buy from the flea market is the PSV1 key. In this room right here, what we're going to do is, through this video, we're basically just going to give you guys an example run. I've already searched most of these crates, but basically, in these crates, the medical supply crates, you can get ophthalmoscopes, golden stars, ibuprofen, all of these high valuable medical items that are worth picking up. Even all this stuff. Obviously, you don't want to get rid of the bandages, but the medical crates are very, very good. They actually make me really good money most of the time. The trick to being down here is actually picking up everything of value. Obviously, if you're playing around on the flea market, you can look up these prices on the flea market for each individual item and see if it's worth picking up when you do these runs. For example, I'm just going to pick everything up on this run. This is the first room. They've actually renamed some of these keys this wipe, so this will probably help you guys out if you didn't know the names of those. Also to note, motors spawn here, tubes, sometimes blue water filters, and sometimes big filters too. So now we're coming over to here. This is the key right here. This is the PSV2 key to unlock this room right here. Want to come in? On your left, you got this crate. And such, this is a technical supply crate, which is also a very good supply crate. Technical supply crates are very, very good. They're just like the medical ones. Those are the ones you want to be searching. As you can see here, 30k item and a 12k item. Going into this one now. This is the medical supply crate. With the new dynamic looting system that's been added to the game, I'm not entirely sure if LEDXs can actually spawn in these. I think they may be able to spawn in these now with the new system. As you can see, there's an ophthalmoscope that's 80,000 rubles on the flea market. It's really, really good. But yeah, there may be a chance to get LEDXs in these. Like I said, I'm going to do some more testing throughout the week, and I'll let you guys know in the comment section below if I do find a LEDX throughout my testing. Pretty much that is the room. Obviously, there's only 4 crates in here, which isn't too crazy, but pretty good room so far. As you can see, I've already made my money back on that key. I think you can pick that key up around 1 to 300k. Actually, I think this was the key. It was this one, the RBPSP1 key. I'm gonna open this room. Want to come in? Open this crate. This is gonna be rations in this room, mostly just food. In my opinion, I think you should pick up everything. And obviously, the trick to this is testing if these cigarettes are worth a lot, because on the flea market, some of these cigarettes are actually worth picking up because there's actually barter trades through the traders. Also to note, sugar, more loose food spawns on top of here, MREs, and all sorts of different valuable food. Obviously, sugar is the biggest one you want to look out for. Another technical supply crate, which is also a really good one. I want to move over to here now, to the forklift one. It's going to be another ration supply crate. In my opinion, I think you want to pick up absolutely everything. Like I said, check the prices on the flea market. That'll make a big difference. But yeah, mostly just food in here. But like I said, some of these food items go for like 10 to 20k, depending on what you're picking up. So just pick up absolutely everything on this run. In my opinion, I think it's worth. Because if somebody does press the lever, you can just leave super easily. And I will show you the extraction for that. And make sure you loot the toolbox as well for extra chance of bolts and other stuff like that. Now, coming over to the last room over here. RB PS2 key. No, I think this one's around 300k. I think this one. I'm not entirely sure, but you'll have to check the prices for yourself. But you can pick them up anywhere from 100k to around 300k. Only one of them's expensive. As you can see, technical supply crate gave me a battery, WD-40, and some spark plugs. That's pretty good. Then we want to come over to this one right here. Open this. As you can see, we're already starting to build up a pretty easy inventory. Sprats, I think these quick are in 8k. May as well pick them up. Same for the Shonkas, pick those up. Good quick sell. I want to come all the way over here, I think. Yeah, it is. There's 3 more crates. I always get confused with this one. As you can see, a fuel conditioner, that's 38,000 rubles. Some duct tape and blue tape. Pick absolutely everything up, boys. Trust me. Dr. Lupo beans, that's 30,000 rubles right there in one slot. Really, really good. More food that you can pick up. And you want to open this one. And those are pretty much the keys. So I'm going to put these keys back in here for now. And some H2O, I'll grab that as well. So, that's the 4 rooms. And you're going to say, well, Tigz, that was a pretty simple run. Is that it? No, it's not. I will take you on to the remainder of the loot on the map that I will do on my route. Another thing to note, you can go through this way into this area if there's players down here. Same for this one. And yeah, so those are the 2 entrances for these side, just in case there is players down here. Fuel used to spawn in these racks right here, but I'm not too sure if they spawn there anymore. Now we're going to go up to the actual extraction. This extraction right here is the one that you want to be opened. Bunker, hermetic door. This thing right here. What you'll hear is the alarm going, like, you know, super loud. Once that's on, like I said, it's on an unlimited time. So you want to come all the way over to here, sit in here, and it takes around 30 seconds to extract. So it's a bit of a lengthy one. You want to get your timing right. Ammo can spawn in here. BP, that's around 400 rubles a shot. Then another thing in here now. So, my opinion is worth checking all of these. Ammo can spawn there. If your insurance brought in some gear for if you've killed somebody, you can hide your gear back here, which is really, really good. As you can see, PBP ammo spawns in these. More crates all around the edge. Make sure you search absolutely everything and take stuff that actually has good value for slots. Then, a little trick before we move on, as not many people might know about this one. You come onto this. You can jump over here, and there's actually a little crate back here. A little sneaky crate hiding, which is worth checking. It is a ration crate. Said pick everything up that has value. Jump back over. I'm going to come through here. Again, got another crate behind this. You might not be able to do this without max strength, so you may need a buddy to jump you up if you want to bring a friend with you. Well, what you can do is you can do this as well. Slightly annoying. Usually you can jump up the side like that, but there's a jump bug in the game right now, which makes it complicated. But yeah, the trick is, if you got max strength, you just run, jump like this, and you'll get ledged on. Okay, now, moving back. Paracord can spawn there as well, which is around 40,000 rubles. I've seen it a few times. Little grenade box here. Fuse, that's around 8k. And here can spawn ammo as well. And right here is another weapons crate with a filter, which actually, I think has like 15,000 rubles value right now in the flea market. And then coming back all the way through here. Those are the 2 secret crates. Let's pick up our backpack. Then there is a paracord spawn right here, I'm pretty sure. It's worth checking. I get it quite frequently. That is the run for the bunkers and the upper area of the bunkers and the extraction. Okay, because it's raining, I want to explain to you inside because the rain's super loud. Before you leave, before you continue to go on through the raid, if hermetic is up, I recommend just taking it straight away. If you've looted all those rooms or just reset, you're looking at like 300k easy right there in like 5-10 minutes, depending on where you spawn on the map. So if it's up, just take it and leave and reset and go again. Now, if you didn't get something that's crazy and you think the rubles are a bit tight from that run, then what you can do is you can greed out and I'll show you the pathing that I will take to get more rubles. It's obviously going to get a little bit riskier because it's the K buildings and Gluhar and Raiders can spawn here, and also players love to congregate around here. So I will show you the extra loot spawns that are around here, okay? So first of all, we come out here, we have this crate right here. You walk up to it, you can search it right there like that. Another food crate you can grab some free juice from, as you can see. Sugar, 50,000 rubles. Now, you can either jump up this and come around, but you're going to be exposed over here. Or, you can do this, which is what I like to do. Obviously, this depends on your strength. You should be able to do it around 20 plus strength. Run jump onto this, and then run jump up onto this, like that. And then you can do a little shortcut. Save some time. But there's also industrial loot that spawns in here. As you can see, tube, 14,000 rubles. Filter, 120,000 rubles. And I'm pretty sure loot can spawn on top of the shelf as well, so make sure you check that. And then we'll go this way. There's also a lot of cheeky spots you can jump into in the K buildings if you think there is a player near you. You want to try and catch him off guard. So we're going to come through here. There's another technical crate. Oh, it's not a technical crate. Oh, it is a technical crate. Right here. Cyclone, that's 48,000 rubles, I think. And a thermometer is around 30,000. And a bulb, which is 6,000 rubles. Very good quick sell. Then you want to run through here. I'm pretty sure loot can spawn there too, so make sure you check that. All the way down here, we got another crate. You can check. Loot and stuff will spawn in here. Gun attachments, suppressors, scopes, all sorts of stuff. Then you've got another attachment spawn right here that not many people know about. Obviously, you can jump up and check if there's people in the tower with a long-range scope if you want to. Obviously, if you're coming through here, it's going to be very risky on the run. So I highly recommend you check your corners, because this is where a lot of people like to come. Another weapons crate right there. Jacket, check those for keys if you want to. Personally, I don't, because I'm trying to be as fast as I can. And then you can come through here. Like I said, if there's players, there's some really sneaky spots, and I will show you. You can see we got a gun. So what you can do is you can run jump up onto this, and jump up onto here, with this, and then if you think you're in danger, you got a little angle you can sit at and hide from people. Very nice thing to know about. Now, that's pretty much the run for these rooms. Like I said, you want to be checking all around here, just looking for stuff. Be very careful for Gluhar and his minions, as they will probably beam you from over here and all around this area if raiders spawn too. Now, you got two choices. Extractions. You can't go hermetic because no one's pressed it. So now, what I recommend you do is you can come here. You can take the long path if you want to be more safe. You want to start the run from here. Now, people love to camp this building, and I have got keys to this room. I highly recommend you don't even loot these rooms. I think it's better to just reset. Now, your aim is to either get to this building right here or to this building over here. This building is more dangerous. There'll be more people sitting in this one as it's a high-tech room. Make sure your stamina bar is full and just run for it, okay? Now, you can go all the way to Dome, and you could wrap around all the way around the back, which you can do if you want to, but that's going to slow down the runs a lot. Obviously, if survival is your #1 priority, then I highly recommend you do that. Or you can take the risky route, which is what I like to do if I don't take a Matic. Come this way. Now, there is some rooms in here that you can loot, and it's completely up to you, as there's many keyed rooms. Then you want to come over to this room. This room is called RBSMP. You want to pick this key up, open this room, you come in here. This room's really, really good. Just be careful from the tower. Morphine, stimulants spawn in here, and all other sorts of stimulants, like SJ6s, SJ1s. Definitely worth checking. Right here is RBKSM. You want to open up this room right here. Come in, CMS, duffel, you can loot. Also, you can actually find loot down here. I found a stimulant there today. What I'm going to do is going to come down these stairs all the way, come through here, take a right. And on our right, there's going to be a duffel back here that not many people know about. Search this. There's a chance that you can get some really good loot out of duffels. You can also get graphics cards and all sorts of stuff. If you need food, food's on this table. There's also a weapon crate right there if you want to take the chance to loot it, and some attachments. Now, we're going to head into D2 now, this way. Now, D2 is pretty risky, but you don't really have much choice. You either go D2 or you go to Dome and extract with the Red Rebel. But with the Red Rebel, you're going to need a paracord. So the choice is yours. And also, with Red Rebel extraction, you need to run a rig, which I highly recommend you run the Anna M1 rig. Or, like I said, you come to D2. Now, like I said before, you can greed up and loot these crates, but good chance there's going to be people down here by now, and it's already going to be looted. What you're going to be hoping for is that's the case. It's already been looted and people have got out. I'm going to break this glass. If the cabinets aren't looted, I highly recommend you loot them, as they can spawn SSDs, flash drives, and all those other small diaries and stuff like that, which are very worth taking. Just make sure you check your angles before you leave, just in case. Ammo does spawn in these shelves. Ammo does spawn in these shelves right here. And you can check these crates, which I think are worth it. But like I said, be very careful. Now, you can come up to here as well if you want to. This is all entirely optional. Whatever you want to do. This key is RBGN. If you want to get into here. Tank battery actually spawns in here. And fire stills. And there's 2 toolboxes. There's also a duffel here that you can loot. You want to come into here. There's another duffel on your left. Blood set, that's like 10k. You want to come into this room, which is RBOP. Pick that up from the flea market. Intelligence spawn, gold chain, and horse. Like I said, it's up to you. There's actually a tank battery spawn in here on the floor as well, if you didn't know. And then if you've turned on D2, now this is the hardest part. If the people is camping D2, Be very careful. People love to sit up on this door like this. I'll show you. Just make sure you pay attention to this. They can also jump on that as well. And also this. And people love to sit on this one too. So make sure you pay attention for these cheeky little spots. People love to extra camp those. Coming down here now. Usually you won't really get camped from here. This isn't the spot people usually like to sit. This is the spot right here. So people prone up there, chill behind this barrel, and also chill behind here. Now another little trick for you guys, if you didn't know, if you want to mess with your enemies, you can actually break the audio here by jumping up onto the wall. If you run along this wall, there won't be any sound at all to anybody. Make sure to check down here as emotes and tubes and blue filters can spawn along the floorboards. Then you want to come all the way up here. If you've cleared it, you're going to mostly be fine from that. Now this is another spot where people love to sit, is right down here. You can also loot up here if it hasn't already been touched. There's an intelligence spawn right there on the spool. Another toolbox. There's also ASEA spawns up here. Now I've never found them, but I've been told by my stream that they spawn up here. Behind these shelving units, inside them, all around this area. Like I said, I've never found them because they're pretty rare, but it's definitely worth checking. And obviously, just check all back here and all of that. And there's another toolbox, which I'd recommend you check. The safe, which spawns really good loot. They haven't been touched by the global loot nerf with the new dynamic system, which is worth. Check these cabinets. Search all along here. I was told there is actually an intel spawn in here. I think it's right there, but I'm not too sure. But just make sure you check everything in there. It won't be, it'll be very easy to see if there is an intel. We're gonna come up here, and then we're headed to the extract now. Campus right here. Campus right there, just be careful of it. There's also a tube spawn right there, and other industrial tech loot, or industrial loot. If you jump back here and prone, there is a duffel you can grab. It's a little bit buggy, but there is one right there. Prone on it. Search, check for any juice in there. You can shoot at this light. If this is shot out, by the way, this means someone's already been down here, so pay attention to that. People can also boost on this, so be careful of that as well. Running down here now, check your corners, obviously. Filter spawns, intelligence spawn, and all of the loot spawns on this floor too. You've got yourself a duffel, a really nice poster, some jackets. Open this door, come through now. We're at the D2. Make sure you check up here. People love to sit on this railing, but you can't see your feet if they sit like this. So be very, very careful, okay? Smack this. Then I highly recommend you come all the way back so you don't have super loud audio. And just sit here and wait and just listen if you hear any players coming. This way you ensure safety and you can get out with audio, you know? It's a good thing to do. Once that's done, run back to the thingy, close the door. And then that is the run, guys. That is literally the run. That's the reserve run. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, most of the loot actually came from those bunkers in the basement. Obviously, the runs obviously got really lengthy because we had to travel across the map, and it is very risky, like I said. But if you're going to be running this, I recommend running it in a duo, as that will make your survival chances much higher. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Like I said, I did want to bring you a reserve guide. Obviously, I'm not super educated reserve, and I know this guide could be improved. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this video are probably experts at reserve already, and we're just looking for the best ruble per hour method. As I said, I personally think those bunkers are the best rubles on reserve right now. As I said, like the technical crates don't seem to be nerfed at all with the new loot change. So make sure you go check those, okay? Copy this run. Let me know how it goes. Put a comment down below. Tell me how the rubles were. And yeah, if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you want to see more videos and get notified by them. I also stream on Twitch every day. Twitch.tv/Tigz if you want to come hang out and chill with us. We mess around, we make rubles. I'm trying to hit 1 billion, and we just have a good time. And like I said, hope you guys had a good evening and enjoyed the video. And take care. Peace.